segue to the art of comedy with a young man. Well, I'm gonna let him come out and just entertain you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is...
Applying pressure, got my diamonds wet though. Fuck a beat, see my choppers do it a cappella. Money handsome, top of Benz I whip cause of tantrum. Don't ask him cause all that shit I seen left a mark. Chapter 947, nigga fly nowhere than got December 27 on my rings and my wrist. Not religious with the shits but made the profit like John with these 316s, nigga fuck you me. See the girl of your dreams put me back to sleep. I'm barbarian, living vegetarian. Toss your bitch, sell it, give her carrots, make her count my green. White girl, what's your name? She like Britney, bitch. I let her play with my snake like she Britney, bitch. You got rocks, paper, 2 bitches, scissoring. Her new nigga named Baba, he ain't built like this. Her new nigga named Baba, he ain't built like. Please.
Y'all need to start spending some time with your kids. That's all I got to say.
Excuse my common sense, we got dollars over here. Niggas wanna get the bread, got baguettes over here. How you aiming for that head when the crown over here? Put that M on your head like Vegeta over here. Smoking on that Babylon white, I got the belly bong jeans with the matching Marcellas. I know. Then your whole crew times 2. We got sticks and the drums, we the roots. Plus we got the benz. Women speaking in different accents. What happened? We weren't supposed to make it. We ejected. My niggas stay frozen like the Seneca running. It got a high five when we still done our money. And fuck the presidents, I like mine in caskets. For them bro hoes, I like mine with asses. Huff puff, blow your head off with passion. About 4 shots, I thought Pharrell was packing. It's critical, 316s, I'm so biblical. Spend a couple decimals on vehicles. Then I drop the top niggas, no eyeball like 50 wops. So the loner stay trippin', tell them niggas get them up. Been this way since my adolescence. Tell my else in the lessons. Surrendered by the realest spectrum. Who got a sweet tooth for cream? Ain't street, no said, just else. We throw up like bulimics. But if the beef comes seeking, we keep the iron like anemics. Loner ain't fucking with the venom.
So that was Gray, the 5th song on the project. I was inspired by a lot of the Live at Apollo shows, and that's kind of like what I did with Gray and the sample flip and everything. It was produced by my boy Stoic, and that's kind of like where Gray came from. But a little more about the project. The color gray is based on the gray area, the idea of the gray area, and basically what the gray area is kind of like this in between of right and wrong, or black and white, but you can play around with it, and that's kind of like what I did. So the in between for me was kind of like my transition from high school to college, whether I'm going to be in college or pursue music seriously, or what type of genre I want to make. In terms of like what type of genre I want to make, where's I gonna go in the hip hop lane or stick with like the R&B stuff, because I sing a little bit. So it was kind of just like the in between, transitioning from being a teenager to being an adult, and just kind of like the in between of all of those type of things. And that's kind of like what inspired the color gray, the gray area, and that's basically how the project came about. The next song is called Breathe, and this one is really dope. One of my favorites from the project. It features the homie Keza, and Breathe. Let's get it.
Sometimes the weight of life feels so heavy. It can be so debilitating when all you're really trying to do is breathe. Inhale, exhale, breathe.
Who you with and who you from, nigga? You rockin' red that they blue, I rock the old nigga. Just a ordinary nigga trying to make it out alive in the jungle where the killers is your best friend. Where the killers is your best men, yes men. Unimpressed while my niggas always vexin'. Cause my diamond do the thriller Michael Jackson's. No hope, use the music as direction. Only crime I have it there was being black nigga. Refugee, stereotype black ass nigga. Apologizing for my skin down ass nigga. Now I'm Millie rock the Mac and blow your ass nigga. It depends who y'all fucking with. Who the fuck is this boy? It's Jeff from the 18th looking dangerous, hella rich. Honestly black, my only felony. Being hated both sides of the family. Way darker than the average. So you know they let my black ass have it. Sending praise to my sisters with the magic. Dark skin get treated so tragic. 3 kids, yeah my mama got it right though. Checks still getting spent at the Costco. They wrote her name in the stars with some typos. So she crying back to sleep with her eyes closed. Breathe.
I can't follow for this time. Boy, I lived 100 lives. My soul ain't saved, no sanctified. I pray I make it cross the line. Breathe.
Tryna get ahead too. Niggas tryna dash the pen in the face too.
You know when Jeff come around. You know when Jeff come around.
What sees about it? Fuck around, bring the blick about it.
Breathe. You know when Jeff come around. You know when Jeff come around.
Early sunrise, them shooters is outside. Lurking on the sideways, fighting on the highway. Shots in the air, get killed in the bright day. Never been the nigga in the streets. Mama dead good, working hard and never sleep. Even got a 2-bedroom crib with the roaches and the rats in the white neighborhood where the crackers give you hell if they feeling overwhelmed. So imagine me, code switching like a bitch from Jeff to Jeffrey, from folk to friendly. Oh shit, I can't breathe, killing me gently. Who the fuck is Jeff? Identity is a mess, identity is a stereotype immigrant nigga from the west. Single mom living, daddy dead chillin'. Origins of a young black boy villain. A nigga wanna win, but I'm feeling like Krillin.
I can't follow for this time. Boy, I lived 100 lives. My soul ain't saved, no sanctified. I pray I make it cross the line. Breathe.
Yeah. So that one's called Breathe. Breathe is probably one of my favorite songs on the project right now. Probably the one that I replayed the most, and probably the one that I spend the most time on, just like tweaking the hook and just like the bridge and playing around with it. But Breathe is probably one of my favorites, probably my most honest and probably my most vulnerable on the project. So that's one of my favorites. So the next song, actually, let me tell you a little more about the project. The Color Gray. So The Color Gray, like I said, was inspired by the gray area, the in-between, and just exploring the in-between and being okay being in the in-between, not having the answers, not knowing it all, and just kind of being okay, being comfortable with the in-between and the gray area of life, and just like your life choices with finance, love, family, and all those type of things. The Color Gray, I'm going to talk about a little more about how the creative process came about in terms of just like the features and everything. So I have a song called And Then I Got Revenge there with Joshua Raw, and basically that song came about very organically. Someone hit me up in my comments talking about, hey yo, you should get Joshua Raw, you should work with Joshua Raw, and I was like, who's that? And looked him up, loved the music, and I got him on Then I Got Revenge, and that was dope. Another artist, Keza, who we just did Breathe with, she's super dope. We've been connected since like 2019, 2020, and we were bound to make something happen, and Breathe came about, and that was dope. And the song I'm gonna perform today too, Freedom of Fame, that came about with my homie Willie Nova, one of the greatest upcoming rappers that I've heard in a long time, and he's super dope also. We made Freedom of Fame really organically. Saw one of his videos on TikTok, reached out. He liked the music. He hopped on the track and we made it happen. So Freedom of Fame came about. But this next song, Black Benz, one of probably my favorite song on the project right now. Black Benz came about very, 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 very. It was one of the songs that I thought was gonna be like a throwaway song, but I just loved Black Benz too much to throw it away. And I made it around the same time I made Where's the Confetti. And Black Benz I probably made it in the same studio session that I made Where's the Confetti. Black Benz, very laid back, very chilled. I played around with the flow a little bit. Didn't do too much rhyming on this particular song. No samples, but the beat was just too crazy. It was produced by my boy Young Swisher. Shout out to him. And Black Benz, one of probably the most underrated song on the project, according to me, obviously. But Black Benz is dope, and I hope y'all like it as much as I do. Let's get it.
Dream a little dream of you.
I went and bought me an outfit today that costed a lot of money today. You know what I mean? Because I figured that Wu-Tang was going to win. I don't know how y'all see it, but when it comes to the children, Wu-Tang is for the children. We teach the children. You know what I mean? Puffy is good, but Wu-Tang is the best. Okay? I want y'all to know that this is ODB and I love you all. Peace.
Take the full amount from my Black Benz. Escalades like electric came from Star Trek. Young niggas dripping up precipitation. Back again and she got the men's. That's what happened when you buy her ass. Nigga don't, the nigga bumps. Niggas count on 9 to 5s, me I'm counting hundreds. We pop bitches like Madonna and Katy Perry. Hoes in the Maybach, then my niggas renting. Me I following the Benz and it's suicidal. We walking that with that control. La Via Belle, me and the shooters in sync. We pop niggas, you know we win number 1, but I'm not the one. They taking shots at the nigga to see what you want. We got choppers over here, big as leprechauns. Big bodies over here, like this up the guns. And them niggas pack a tool, me I pack a punch. Men down over here, got no plate on the whip like we in the cup. Niggas airing on the club, got it ventilate. Penthouse looking down, no ripples or plates.
Are you venturing into the fashion industry and is going to be abused? Am I venturing into the fashion industry? Come on. Did you see this cup?
This right here, this is for knowledge of self. Apply that to yourself, know yourself.
Freedom of fame, my niggas down the same. I got strapped like pajama boy, you know they keep me sane. If a headlight got a case, I would figure though. That's a blurred diamond, niggas killing over mineral. She tell me stay with me even though she got a man. Doing 25 in a different type of cell. Plus they got a kid in a different type of hell. He hurting to the core, probably never understand why mama heartbroken and she mixing with the meds. And he probably heard a scream cause I hit it from the back. Drive you overlooked. Then I'm overrated, then they fucking love me, then they fucking hate it. What the fuck am I to say? We celebrating bad while they celebrate conviction in the non-fiction type of world we living. It's official, y'all claiming y'all the greatest, underrated. Niggas better eat it up and swallow that pride. It's Lord Chapo, fucking up your morals. Believe me when I tell you that the greatest niggas sorrow. Cause after that is bottles and on top of my doors. And bitch I need some top, let me borrow your vibrato. We chirp nigga, hopping out that Benz nigga. Aiming red dots at your wife, flat like Japan, nigga. I would care for the fam, nigga. When you come for the crown, that's the not miss, nigga.
Day and night, you're looking for releasing. Could feel the strain.